What's up, YouTube? This is Boston Chris. Welcome to my channel, Boston Chris Comics. So, as I stated in my last video, I had a sale that happened at one of my local shops. It was a really good sale. They call it their March Madness sale. And so basically, they had priced their books where, depending on where it fell price-wise, it was the main discount was 50% off, and then depending on where the prices fell from $10 and less, you were able to get books for 3, 2, and 1. So basically anything that was $10 and below, so $10 to, I think it was like, so everything that was $1 to I think it was $4 is $1. Everything that is, $1 to $3.99 was $1. Everything that was $4 to, I think it was $7.99 was $2. And everything that was $8 to $10 was $3. And then everything else was 50% off. So anything over $10 basically was half off. So I got a bunch of really cool books that I want to go ahead and show. So start them off right now. We have Transformers number 17. So like I said, I didn't pay $10 for this. This is a $3 book that I paid during the sale. Then we have Transformers. This is Generation 2. Not the bifold cover, but this is still, I guess they try to, like, you know, really just make them more mature. This has a lot more, like, you know, just Optimus is pretty violent in this book. He blows a hole in Megatron. It's pretty cool. And then another book, actually, I was really happy to see this. I was like, oh, this is awesome, so I went ahead and picked this up. Silver Surfer, this is Volume 2, number 1. Really awesome cover. I've always liked this cover. You know, definitely a great book to have. Next up, we have New Mutants number 5. Really cool cover. I like this one a lot. This is let's see. I can't read the name. I can't read the signature right there, but really cool looking cover. You got, I think it's Viper and Silver Samurai choking out Danny Moonstar. That's pretty cool. Then we have here Swamp Thing. This is issue 49. This is the first cameo of Justice League Doc, so pretty cool book to have. So it's like, I think 49 and 50. That's Justice League Doc's first appearance. Next up we have RoboCop number 1. I thought this was a really awesome find, just because of the fact that, you know, RoboCop, why not? RoboCop number 1 for $3. I'm not gonna turn that down at all. I had a couple of these when I was a kid. I read them until the covers fell off, but, you know, really cool. You know, I thought it was cool when I was little. I have to read this one because I've never read the first issue, so I have to read those and check out, see what they're all about. Next we have What If the Fantastic Four never got their superpowers. Just continuing my What If run. This is from Volume 1, so pretty cool pickup here. Next we have Marvels. This is actually a pretty cool story, just for the fact that it's all art done by Alex Ross. Go ahead and open it. I've never read this before. I've seen it, but I've never read it, and I don't know if this is like issue number 2, 3, 4, because it doesn't say it off the top. But let me see. It's got that, you know, kind of a glossy cover on the top of it. This looks like issue number 4. So the day Gwen Stacy died, and it's just like, you know, just open it up for you. So it's all Alex Ross art. So it's kind of like Kingdom Come. Really cool. And it goes over just a bunch of really, you know, big moments in the Marvel history. And I think it's just like this guy's just kind of investigating it. I have to take a look and see, but really cool. Definitely happy to pick this up and put it in my collection. I'm sure you can get the rest of them too for not too much, but Alex Ross art is really good stuff, so I'm gonna pick that. Like I just figured, you know, at the time for $3, like the original asking price, the original price of this book at the shop was $8. So normally I wouldn't pick it up, but because it was a $3 purchase, yeah, no problem with that. Next we have Moon Knight. This is number 59. I think number 60 is the last one, but this is that Stephen Platt covers. So these ones, I don't know if they have a lower print run specifically. I know that people tend to really like the book just because Stephen Platt put some really great detail into the books, and I think that's actually what ended up kind of hindering his career a little bit, because of the fact that his art was so detailed that it took him so long to do that issues kind of got delayed and things like that. But continuing on, we have What If Doctor Strange had never become the master of the mystic arts. So basically Baron Mordo becomes the Sorcerer Supreme in this book. Really cool. Again, was the first volume of What If, so cool stuff to pick up. I mean, these are pretty good books. I enjoy them. I have no, I do like to pick these up when I see them, just because they're just fun stories, fun reads, and you get a lot of just off the cuff stuff that maybe one day they will make into stories, maybe not, but for the most part, like, these are kind of cool, just little one-shot books. Next up, you have Sentry number 3. This is the original series, so this is basically goes over his introduction into the universe and everything like that. Pretty cool, because basically you find out that he's been around since the Silver Age, but because he's just kind of a whack job, like, it's just one of those things where it's just like he isn't full out remember and stuff. I have to read the whole thing, but definitely a cool book to have, though. Then we have issue number 4, and then issue number 5. So the first one's a 5-issue run. I think, issue number 2, so I just have to get issue number 1 to complete this first series of Sentry. And then we have Supernaturals. This is a book that Lord of the Long Box TiVo talked about before, and for me it was gonna only be $2 purchase, so I was like, you know what, I'll pick it up for that. Yeah, no problem. And then have issue number 3 of Supernaturals. And then this one here was $1. It was the preview of it, so I figured, I actually kind of messed up and thought it was an actual book that came with it, but just a preview. So preview tour book, so pretty good stuff there. Picked up G.I. Joe. This is issue number 89. So pretty cool cover there. Then we have Marvel Team Up. This is issue number 63. Iron Fist. And then take on the Steel Serpent. So pretty cool. Then we have from volume 2 of What If number 23, if Wolverine had been the Lord of the Vampires during Inferno. Issue number 23, if the X-Men had never existed. So the all new, all different. So basically, if Giant Size X-Men never had happened. And then you have also from volume 1. This is What If issue number 38, and I think this is a 2-in-1 story. So, I'm sorry, 3 stunning sagas of alternate futures. So you have a story featuring Daredevil, Captain America, and Vision and the Scarlet Witch. So, pretty cool one. 3 stories in one book. That's not bad. And then there was a they have a 50-cent bin there. So I went ahead and I was just like, all right, let me check it out, because I wasn't going to initially. Initially, I was just gonna say, just buy these books and keep going. But I was like, all right, let me take a look. And ended up being that all these books are $0.25. So I'm like, all right, for $0.25, I'm not gonna get mad at that. So I've never seen this book before. I've never actually read a comic of this. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy it for $0.25. You got Mighty Mouse number 9, pretty cool cover there. And then have also Mighty Mouse number 8. So, they had a couple more, but they were kind of beat up. So I was like, leave it alone. Next we have Savage Dragon. This is issue number 1. I'm not sure if this is the regular series or if this is like kind of a mini series or a predated series, but this one says June 1993. So for a quarter, I'll get this all day because this is a great cover. Really good Eric Larson cover right there. Next we have X-Men number 20. So this is the 1992 or the 1991 volume 2 of the X-Men. I have a bunch of these, but there's a bunch that I'm missing. So pick this one up, and this is Andy Kubert out. So Andy Kubert took over after Jim Lee, and it's kind of crazy because like he really did a lot to emulate Jim Lee's style, and to really make it kind of a just kind of almost a seamless transition. I mean, when I was younger, I didn't know the difference. I was just like, but now I guess it's kind of subtle. It's not like the way he draws Beast is definitely different. But Cyclops, Gambit, and Psylocke pretty much stand out the most. They look very, very similar. Like there's not too much of a difference. He did a lot to really make basically kind of, like I said before, made that transition not so jarring. But next, and there was a big lot of these like that, and I got the ones that I thought were in the best shape, and I was happy to pick up. But there's X Factor books. So we have X Factor number 47. This is a really nice cover, and it's actually really, really in good shape. So I was just like, yeah, definitely. I think what they did was they took out a lot of back stock, and they were just like, go ahead and put these out. So they're in great shape. So we got issue number 13 here with Doc Phoenix on the cover. Cool stuff. This must be just like a all-inclusive Jean Grey story, because you have her in her Marvel Girl outfit, then I guess just regular Jean in the back, and then Doc Phoenix as well. Then we have issue number 12, and this is the first appearance of the girl with the big pink sweater. That's Boom Boom. So it's the first appearance of Boom Boom, which is pretty cool. Then we have issue number 17. Nice cover right there. And I love this vintage ad on the back of this. Ad for Laser Tag. Remember Laser Tag? Laser Tag was cool. I used to love Laser Tag when I was a little kid. They had a TV show. I remember that. Like, it was all crazy. You get issue number 11. And then they had a ton of these. Like, literally they had about... Man, they must have like 20 or 30 of these just sitting there. This is the anniversary issue, issue number 10. Really cool. I like this a lot. And then we have... this is issue number 8. And I don't know 100% if this is... I might be wrong. So, but I think this may be the first appearance, or it's either the first appearance or early appearance of Skids. Because I know Rusty is in the X Factor number 1. But I know Skids is a little bit later on. But Rusty and Skids just want to stay. Yeah, so Skids must have been maybe a little bit before this. But Skids, not too much before that, though. And then we have issue number, issue number 9 as well. And then, let's see. So back to the, Volume 2, X-Men number 31. This is an awesome cover, too. I like this cover a lot. And we have issue number 32. And this is actually in really good shape, too. Like, this one I was actually surprised. And I think there's, so there's actually some cards in the middle of this. Spider-Man cards. I think these are these, let's see, Spider-Lee, yeah, so this must be a collectible card game. I'll show you. So this is, these here. You can't really see them that well. But let's see. It says the ad in the back for the Premier Edition Marvel cards. But what it does do for these is it keeps the book really like straight and everything like that. So pretty good stuff. But yeah, awesome cover here. Spiral taking on Psylocke. And then let's see. So these were my top 2 finds, and this actually was something I was actually really happy to get. So this one we have is new X-Men number 150. This issue I think is the death of Jean Grey, and also Magneto. Zorn is revealed as Magneto. So if you guys aren't familiar with Zorn, he is basically this. He's basically, let me see. So this guy here with the mask, covering him up. So that's Zorn right there, and he is revealed to be Magneto. And Magneto basically, I think in this issue, I haven't read it all the way, but I know Magneto kills Jean Grey, and he reveals himself as Magneto. You know, and it's, you know, was a pretty big, shocking issue back when it first came out. But for a quarter, I don't think it's worth a lot at all right now. But for a quarter, I'll take it. And then this one actually I was happy to find, and this is X Factor number 23. This is the first cameo of Warren Worthington as Archangel. So for 25 cents, you can't go wrong. Definitely worth picking up. But that's my haul. That's what I picked up from the sale. And like I said, it was a great sale. You know, a lot of good pickups for not so much money. So definitely had a good time in there. I mean, there's a lot of other issues I would have liked to. I mean, if I had more money to go around, I would have done it. But you know, it was a fun time. So I just want to thank everybody for watching. And, you know, stay tuned because I have some other stuff coming up. I have one of my top 10 books came in, so I had to go ahead and do that unboxing. And then, you know, I picked up a few other trades and things like that at a bookstore that I'm going to go ahead and show, probably with that unboxing video as well. So, again, thank you guys all for watching. Again, this has been Boston Chris. Hope you guys all have a great week. Thank you. Have a good day. Oh, I'm out. I forgot my own sign off. Whatever. I must be tired. Alright. See you later, everybody.